Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you, moderator. I am very honored to be here today. This occasion, I want to discuss about encourage student emotional intelligence. I am Mohamad Didi, encourage student emotional intelligence. Okay. This content. What is emotional intelligence? How to develop a higher sense of emotional intelligence, IQ versus AQ, component of emotional quotient, characteristic of emotional intelligence, people, how to increase your IQ, and importance implementation. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is a person's ability to understand their own emotion, the emotion of others, and to act appropriately using these emotions. Emotional intelligence never stops growing because we are always evolving as people. Emotional quotient is something that must be nurtured. Self-awareness, recognizing internal feeling. Recognizing how someone is feeling without them having to say anything. Using your gut feeling to guide decision. 2. Managing emotions. Finding ways to handle emotions that are appropriate to the situation. Rule emotion is acronym for recognizing, understanding, labeling, expressing, and regulating. Motivation, using self-control to channel emotion toward a goal. Empathy, understanding the emotional perspective of other people. 5. Handling relationship, using personal information and information about others to handle social relationship and to develop interpersonal skill. How to develop a higher sense of emotional intelligence? First, become emotional literate. Label your feeling rather than labeling people or situation. Say I feel instead of I know. Okay. 2. Distinguish between thought and feeling. 3. Take more responsibility for your feeling. 4. Use your feeling to help make decision. 5. Use feeling to set and achieve goal. 6. Feel energized, not angry. 7. Validate other people's feeling. 8. Use a feeling to help show respect for other. 9. Don't advise, comment, control, criticize, judge, or lecture your other. And 10. Avoid people who invalidate you. IQ versus AQ. How IQ differs? IQ measure of an individual's personal information bank in memory, vocabulary, and visual motoric skill. IQ is set and peaked at age 17, remain constant through adulthood. IQ versus AQ. AQ not fixed, can be improved throughout life. IQ stabilized by might tend can increase predict only 10 until 20% of life for success. Component of emotional quotient: intrapersonal self-regard, emotional self-awareness, independence, self-actualization. 2. Interpersonal empathy, social responsibility, interpersonal relationship. 3. Adaptability in reality testing, flexibility, problem solving. 4. Stress management, stress tolerance, impulse control. And 5. General mood, optimism, happiness. Emotional intelligence chart. What I observe, misalkan, what I observe, self-awareness. What I do, self-management. What I observe, social awareness. What I do, relationship management. Okay, emotional intelligence map competence divided into 5 dimensions: self-awareness, self-management, motivation, empathy, social skill. For theory Daniel Kuhlman. Self-awareness, intrapersonal skill, ability to understand and apply person emotional. Self-regard, emotional self-awareness, assertiveness, independence, self-actualization. Self-management, interpersonal skill, people skill, stress management, stress tolerance, impulse control. In social awareness, interpersonal skill, empathy, social responsibility. Social management, interpersonal relationship, ability to establish and maintain mutually beneficial relationship not for their intimacy. Adaptable, adaptive ability, adaptability, sorry, adaptability, reality testing, flexibility, problem solving. Okay, characteristic and emotional intelligence people. First, knowing one's feelings. 2. Managing emotion and feeling appropriately. 3. Able to motivate self. 4. Ability to persist in face of frustration. 5. Ability to control impulses and delay gratification. 6. Ability to empathize with others. Second, capacity to hope. And 8, social competencies. How to increase your IQ? Okay, conduct a personal inventory, analyze the setting, and identify skill needed. Enlist trust friend. Focus on a few competencies. Practice, practice, and practice. Be observant and reflective. Don't expect immediate result. Learn from your mistake and acknowledge your success. I key value: first, creative. Second, stress management. 3. Decision making. 4. Relationship building. 5. Can be enhanced. And 6. What else is important to you? Developing IQ for quadrant model. Awareness and action. Quadrant 1, emotional self-awareness. Who am I and what are my potential are of development. Quadrant 2, emotional self-control. How can I self-regulate my emotion so I can be right and effective? Quadrant 3, social awareness. How can I trust my perspective so that I can understand and value others? Quadrant 5, social skill. How do I build team and create constructive work relationship? Important. Over past 2 decades, children have become more depressed and lonely, impulsive and disobedient, nervous, prone to worry and irritable, prone to eating disorder. What are some possible causes? Parents have free time, less less free time with their children, less relative in children life this day. But parents often work. There is more TV watching and computer game. Top 8 suggestion for developing your emotional intelligence. Become emotionally literate, label your feeling rather than labeling people or situation. Distinguish between thought and feeling. Don't advise, comment, control, criticize, judge, or lecture to others. Take more responsibility for your feeling. Use your feeling to help make decisions. Use feeling to set and achieve goals. Feel energized, not angry. Use feeling to help show respect for others. Validate other people's feelings. Avoid people who invalidate you. Bottom line, emotional intelligence is therefore an ability to understand the need and feeling to oneself and other people, manage one own feeling, respond in appropriate way. Thank you. Maybe I think this enough for my occasion. Thank you for your opportunity, for your attention. And I am Mohamad Didi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.